Williams going to throw on the first play. Open man downfield is Loveland. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Quick completion to start things out. And their first drive begins with a first down.
42-yard line.
They pitch it to Swift. And he is upended. What an awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up now. Again, good news. It's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. Oh, what are they thinking? It is intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the football at their own 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball...
No, it's not much. My butt team raw though.
So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. And that should have been a big one. There's no excuse to drop a ball like that. A sure-handed receiver that's this good. I'm not sure if he just didn't track it. I'm not sure if he lost sight of it for a split second. But you get open downfield at this level, that's got to be a big play.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 11 yards. And it's 3 and out.
So after one, 7-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with 4th down coming up. On 4th down, here's Nix. Loading up, launching downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. To the right side, caught by Burton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
2nd and 4 at the Broncos 6-yard line.
Come to the line for 2nd and 4. Here's a give left side. This is Swift. And he will get into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown Bears.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6. That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete, and they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down, Broncos.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. 28 yards on the gain, and it sets up 1st and goal. Dobbins. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal.
2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. 2nd down. Nix. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Throwing. Nix. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. Nix gonna throw for it. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. Williams gonna look to throw it on 1st down. Here's a screen taken in by Swift.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. On 4th down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And this will be incomplete. Sutton, the man he was looking for. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And I think at this point here, 2nd quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Santos' kick is good. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 15 yards there. Nice way to kick off the second half.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And they'll take this down inside the 35. In some rhythm, with drive rolling, here's another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Give up the middle with Swift. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Jaquan McMillan in on the stop.
At the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
On second down, it's Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 yards on the
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
10 at the 19-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. First down throw there is incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Now they'll pitch it out here. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Here's third and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That is caught. Thomas, he's got it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
On incentives for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The Bears had a good look, and they have recovered.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Nick snap on first and 10. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. That is hard. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. So the big play gets them down close. And now it's 1st and goal. In motion, it's Waddle. And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the 3rd. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get...
And he will score. Game on. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. So now a big play here for the Broncos. They're going to line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the...
They're going to try to run it in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Broncos 13.
Yo, you so fucking trash.
Plus the 2-minute warning. They're going to try an onside kick. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
What's that little bitch? What's that, little bro? Yeah, it's you, bitch.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. He will find Thomas. He's into space past the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 35 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. To the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain.
One more time, they try Swift. And this one blown up. Good surge, drop them. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A 3-yard loss on the play.
3rd and goal. Williams.
Okay.
Oh, they get the takeaway they needed. It is intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and
Nobody.
this game out, we're going to look back on
Nobody.
this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a kick deep inside your own red zone.
A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
A 57-yard gain.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. And they will not be able to get another play off, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll come up for 1st and 10. A run with Dobbins. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. Here's 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Bears' 33-yard line.
RPO, quick throw. There's Sutton. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll throw. It's Nix. That is hauled in at the 5.
This has to be a defensive breakdown, Mike. I promise you, all week in practice, when the scout team ran this play, somebody on defense accounted for the running back out of the backfield. I can promise you that much, but he's able to leak out and get the ball in space. He does the rest after the catch. They just have to do a better job. They got to get to the sideline and make corrections, because you just can't leave guys at this level wide open for easy touchdowns.
This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. He's inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic?
Nobody.
They've taken the lead here in the
Nobody.
Doesn't it feel like we go weeks at a time, Mike, without a nice return in the kicking game? But now here late in the 4th quarter, he finds a crease and he hits the hole and doesn't stop until he's celebrating in the end zone.
Santos for the extra point.
Down the middle.
His kick is good. And the Bears have taken a 4-point advantage.
You didn't think so? I would think so too, bitch.
So the kickoff team out there one final time.
Not gonna say that. Shut the fuck up.
As they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. To throw is Nix.
Thought that shit was gonna work, huh?
Incomplete.
Bitch.
He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. Here comes 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Throwing is Nix.
Scraps. And I got 3 down linemen. Come on now. They can't afford this shit, yo.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That's caught on the right side.
You guys have the
Game.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock at 24 seconds to go in the game.
That's game, cuz. I'm telling you now.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And he's going to have the Broncos first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down. Working out of the gun. It's Nix.
Hey, oh yeah, that's game. No, oh my.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they
This man getting bailed.
minute of play.
Wait, what? What? You see
Has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding.
I've never
ups
seen a
and
nigga
downs
get bailed
the entire
every
time.
game.
But what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
For the 2-point conversion.
In motion, it's Waddle. Back to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Jack Sanborn.
Rock. Oh, rock. Oh, shit. You lucky. You lucky. Lucky. You lucky. Rock, I called it, Rock. I'm telling you.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Swift. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. And the clock will stop. Timeout called with 5 seconds remaining. Here's first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. He'll go up top with this one. That's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Their late comeback bid comes up short as time has expired in this game. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over.
I don't read the newspapers because they all have ugly print.
At the starting of the week, at Summit Talks, you'll hear them speak. It's only Monday. Negotiations breaking down. See those leaders start to frown. Then we say, tomorrow never comes until it's too late. Could be sitting, taking lunch. The news will hit you like a punch. It's only Tuesday.
What time is it?
You never thought we'd go to war after all the things we saw. It's April Fool's Day.
What time is it?
Tomorrow never comes until it's too late. Tomorrow never comes until it's too late.
Tomorrow is another day. Today is another. 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 Escalation, devastation, generation, separation, situation, dissipation. I love it, another tender vessel crushing, pop the heart is colder, it's hot.
Menu narration set to 100. Subtitle scales the volume of the menu narration.
The heart's so weak, the knot.
Hear a whistling overhead. Are you alive or are you dead? It's only Thursday.
What time is it?
You feel the shaking of the ground. A million candles burn around. Is it your birthday?
What time is it?
Tomorrow never
Get
comes
tomorrow on the phone.
too late.
Try to reach tomorrow. Get tomorrow on the phone.
Tomorrow never
I
comes
need to see tomorrow. Try to reach tomorrow.
Think tomorrow's come, I think it's too late.
Another day. want to lose, and gambling's for fools. But that's the way I like it, baby. I don't want to live forever. And don't forget the Joker.
The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. And, Greg, week one here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday.
No, we hear these stories all the time, Mike, where there's a little buzz about a guy in training camp and coming out of the local beat reporters and maybe the coaches talking about him a little bit. But then there's the surrounding question is he going to make the roster? And it's really what they do in these preseason games away from practice that ends up being the deciding factor. And how often do we see not only do they make the roster, but in some cases they go on to really have critical roles down the line as the season unfolds. So I know to a lot of fans and some of the veterans, these games don't feel like a whole lot, but to some guys on that sideline, their entire career is in front of them.
They are moving the ball well on this drive, aren't they? It's another 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. That is intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio. On on first down, they'll start with Charbonnet. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain.
Brings up second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Darnold to throw on second down. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. This one broken up.